Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be covering Kaspa. Many big things around the corner with this coin. Some great news that has come out recently, roadmap update, and you know what? We will be also diving into the charts, ladies and gentlemen, right? So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So the first thing we can see is that the roadmap has been updated, ladies and gentlemen. We can see that there is the crescendo roadmap and it has been updated, right? We have completed the launch and stabilization, right? Identify bottlenecks, right? There's been improvement. And we can see that there are other things that are going to be ongoing, things that are going to be happening, in February, March, and even April. This is very good news. Is because I always say this is what you want from a project is to give it its all right before the big pump. Sure, can we get two pumps? Yes, that is a possibility. But for me, I always rather have everything done and dusted in the first pump or be first before the first pump, I should say, when it comes to altcoins updating, their project, innovating, partnerships, whatever it is. So we can see that is freaking good. We could also see the Caspa devs are encouraged by the support of all those testing, right? We can see we have all these people's ads. We can see everything is here. We can see the community is also fairly active, right? Lots and lots of support. It's a small thing, but it is something to always pay attention to is how many views, likes, and comments, posts are getting. Are they from bots? Are they from humans, right? We can see, this one has 96,000. So this page is very active, right? Good, consistent views. We can see that welcome Igra Labs, right? Our vision is to establish based ZK rollups as standard for layer 2 and Caspas as the leading decentralized sensor in the industry standard for program POW, right? We can see, right? We can see. So consistent moves, ladies and gentlemen. Something, you know, even though some people were, looking a little bit negatively at this coin because of certain reasons or because of certain YouTubers, Caspa still has been consistently updating. And yes, I know the price is not where people want it to be, especially that they have seen, so many coins grow throughout months while Caspa has been consolidating from roughly 10 to 19 cents consistently. So I get it. I get the frustrations, but we will dive into that of why that is so good in terms of the bull run and why, it's going to be really beneficial and bang Caspa to the moon, right? You can see there's a few other things, nothing too crazy, right? This is pretty much the update that we just talked about. We can see they have also done, some kind of speeches, and we can see they're also on Alchemy Pay. So, that is pretty good. That's just all happened within the last couple of days. So very big upgrade, something that we like to see, something that we appreciate as, Caspa holders and people that are looking to be investing in this coin, right? When we dive into the news, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that we are entering a certain type of zone right over here. So we can see that I'm looking to see how it reacts off of that. You see we entered this order block. Now we entered this order block at 13, pretty much almost 14 cents, and we are slowly selling off. I don't expect too much of a dump. There may be one minor shakeout before the big bang, but I don't think there's going to be a very massive one. If I am wrong, then we will see Caspa go to 8.5 cents, as I've stated. But remember, this is one of those things that could technically happen during the bear season. It doesn't have to happen now. Liquidity does not have to get swept right now. It is why I always highly recommend when you see a type of bottom or a support forming, just buy, right? You don't need the most premium price. Because remember, buying is part of the game, but selling is much more important. There are those that will buy later and sell at better prices simply for the fact that you were either too greedy, had a bad exit plan, or unfortunately you became a bag holder and now you're holding your bag for another 4 years. So we can see price has been fluctuating recently, right? I did say I did not like that weekly candle at all. So we are going to see how it is reacting. We could react off of this daily order block at 14.5 cents. At the moment, things do look okay. As I will say, technically we did break structure. If we hold, 12.5 cents ish, then we should be looking to be going higher. Remember, Bitcoin also does play a part in how well Kaspa does, because when Bitcoin starts going down, for the most part, unless it's altcoin season, you know, pretty much every other altcoin starts dumping as well. Bitcoin dominance is also decently high right now. There are some wicks of exhaustion. So we could see an temporarily altcoin pump if Bitcoin dominance does drop to lower levels to catch momentum to continue going up higher. If that happens, then, I wouldn't get too excited yet. Overall, I would be getting excited. Overall, I would if you're someone that pays attention to micro level, your emotions still might get tangled and played with here and there. And the reason why I say you should guys should be getting excited is because we have been consolidating here for a while for roughly the 330 billion market cap area for the altcoins, right? For the altcoins outside the top 10. This is the market cap, and this is what is important for Kaspa because Kaspa is not in the top 10 right now. Could it be top 10 this cycle? Sure. Will it? Decent probability. We will see as time goes. So we can see, right? I made this chart for the private community, but I'll explain a little bit here now. Pretty much we can see that this is the 2018 top, and this is 21 expansion, and this is the 2021 top. And the reason why this is important is because if you're buying coins right now, something like Kaspa, if you're buying below this white line, then you are overall still buying at a good time, right? Is it sniper level entry? Is it 1000x on your money? Is it even maybe 100x on your money? No, but could you still make a 7x, 10x, 12, 15x, even 25x off depending what coin you get, right? Yeah, you still can, right? You still can. So we are at a good time. So that is why I am bringing this up. Any type of move should be short lived because I do expect expansion soon, just the way they happen pretty much, beginning of February. And that is when they really start to push out. So we are closing in on that timeline. It doesn't have to be necessarily the same, but I do think it will be similar. And that is the same thing with Casper, right? That is the same with Casper. If that starts going up, then everything will start going up. Once Casper starts expanding and getting past the 20-cent zone, actually, I lied. Once it starts getting past the 19-cent zone, that is when it's really going to start expanding. I believe that is where the major resistance is. Sure, there's a little spike on top, but we have lots and lots of resistance here. So once we do something like this is where I believe we will hold and continue going up higher. I believe in Caspa. I still think it could hit definitely over $1.50 this cycle on the lower end. And I genuinely think it is one of the best projects out there. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.